Hey guys, this is Adam with PsychedelicInvest.com, and today I'm going to be talking about two companies, BioMind Labs and Small Pharma. The reason I'm going to be talking about these two companies today is because both have a focus on DMT, dimethyltryptamine. And it's, in my personal opinion, that dimethyltryptamine, for therapeutic purposes, is the best, if not one of the best, psychedelics for treatment-resistant depression and anxiety. So that's why I specifically want to highlight these two companies, because this is all they're focusing on, is just DMT. Some of you might be familiar with DMT through ayahuasca. DMT, dimethyltryptamine, is the active ingredient in ayahuasca. So while ayahuasca is a different experience in and of itself, DMT essentially is basically a very intense visual hallucination that lasts about 15 minutes. For a lot of people, it's extremely spiritually deep and mentally healing. I'll do a different video where I just break down DMT for you guys at some other point, but in general, DMT for me it's, as far as psychedelics go for therapeutic purposes, it's in the highest regard, in my opinion. It's in my highest regard. So, BioMind, the reason I'm bringing them up is basically, and I'll just read the quote for you guys. So a few months ago, BioMind was given approval for their first phase 2 clinical trial with an intramuscular, remember that, formulation of DMT for treatment-resistant depression. And today, with great enthusiasm, so it's not today, by the time this video is out, it will have been, I think, about a week from this news drop, or a little less than that. Says, today with great enthusiasm, we announced the IRB's approval of our second phase 2 clinical trial with an inhaled formulation of DMT. So the difference between intramuscular DMT and an inhaled form of DMT is basically when you IV DMT, the effects can last about an hour, while inhaling DMT is about a 15-minute experience. So when companies are trying to bring things to market, they want to do so specifically, especially with psychedelics, in a way where it takes the least amount of time out of your day, so you can do it fast and then get back into the hustle and bustle of your regular life. So a 15-minute trip versus an hour trip, an hour trip IVing and a 15-minute trip inhalation is extremely significant. So that was the new. This is why I'm making the videos. Is that BioMind Labs basically got their second phase 2 on DMT. It's the inhaled version, and yeah, just highlighting this company. I think it's a great time to get into psychedelic stocks. But most, if not all, psychedelic companies are trading at their super support levels. So it's essentially. What that means is it's a good time to enter most of these biotech plays, because they're scraping the bottom of the barrel because of the market tailwinds, the broader market tailwinds we've been experiencing. So the other company I wanted to mention is Small Pharma. So Small Pharma as well, it's a London-based company, and they're doing DMT therapy, and they have a clinic model where they want to offer DMT in their clinics. I love this. I think Small Pharma specifically is, off the top of my head, focusing on the inhaled version of DMT, not IV DMT. So Small Pharma, the clinic model and doing it with DMT, I love that idea. It's going to be a while before I think this company is going to be generating significant amount of revenue. But to get in on the ground floor, it's trading at about 24 cents today, I think is compelling. And I love that these two companies are focusing on DMT. So yeah, that's my video today. So basically, BioMind as of today is at 77 cents, 80 cents, 78 cents just about. Small Pharma is trading about 24 cents. I think both are giving good entry. If you're going to invest in any of these psychedelic pharma companies, please have a time horizon of about, let's say, 5 years. I think 5 years is a safe time horizon. I'm sure there will be hype and excitement that will increase the value of these companies in the short to midterm. But for the investment to really mature, have at least a 5 year time horizon. And yeah, that's my video. Love DMT for therapeutic purposes. I love companies that are focusing on them. So these are two companies that are just doing DMT. So there are a handful of other companies who have some form of DMT in their pipeline. I will talk about them in a separate video. And yeah, that's the video. I hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it. This is Adam with psychedelicinvest.com. Have a great day.